Hello everyone, Dawn here from Cyprus. If it's your first time here, big welcome. If you've been here several times or many more times, then thank you so much for coming back. Really like meeting you all in your chats that you give to me, all the comments, and often I click on and discover your channel if I don't even know it. So thanks for that. As always, do read the description below. There's always info there, how you can contact me and so on and so forth. Information on one of my other channels that you might like to take a look at. And as always, I put a little message in the chat. I always put something at the top and sometimes shout out. Sometimes I do shout outs within my videos. But today I've put, check out Glitter World. It's a YouTube channel. Check out Glitter World on the 15th of December to help fund Shirley's special trip. Find out more on her channel or when she's in my live chat. She's very often here when she's not busy. And you can check her out. And do go over there in advance. If you want to know more about what that's about, then don't wait till the 15th of December. Go on over there, leave her a comment. She talked about it in her live that's just finished. So you could actually go back and watch that. I missed the beginning of it. So she's better off giving you the full details of it. And basically what she does a lot on her channel is she's an amateur painter and she paints pictures, and every now and then on her channel she actually does a kind of auction thing and you can buy her paintings and the money goes to fund whatever she needs. And this time it's for a trip. She's turning her life around and the trip will be really amazing for her. She hasn't got funding and backing that a lot of channels have got, or all these great big views from other channels. So she's got a very nice small community, and it would be great if you can help her with her mission to turn herself around and make a better life for her in all respects. So as I say, do go on and look there. And as I was saying, she actually paints and she has done a few of these auction things. And I've put in her chat, funny enough, Shirley, I'm sitting here with all my paintings beside me because I keep saying I don't know what to do with them. And I've shown them on and off, a few every now and then on some of my lives. And I'm thinking, well, hold on a minute. Hey! Oh yeah, commissioned artist, international artist I am now. There you go, guys. She's there. So there's Shirley from Glitter World. I'm glad you popped in, Shirley. Yeah, well, this is it. I was just wondering if anyone would be interested in them. Every now and then I get them out, show some, and do I want to keep them all? No. You know me, I'm slowly throughout my lives going through old folders, files. I really want to get rid of a lot of stuff. Some things I want to keep but don't want to keep. I'm just photographing, and like the pictures, I could take a picture of all of them and then make them into one video. I have done a couple of videos like that on my other channel, which is linked below, Tranquility Through Life's Natural Beauty. So you can see some there. But I thought what I would do today for this live, I had them all here and I was just going to show them and say, anyone got any ideas what to do with them? I don't want to keep them. It just seems such a shame to just throw them away. So I'm going to take Shirley's idea and advice. And if anyone wants them, now tell me if I'm wrong, Shirley, but Shirley says you have to pay the postage for them because she's like me. She can't afford to post things around the world. Now, bear in mind, mine won't roll. So they will have to be flat. Shirley says the only pieces I've painted for people were commissioned, and one went in an auction, 3 donated and 2 gifts, 15 pieces soon, 10 sold. That's excellent. That's excellent. You're doing really well with that. I haven't actually been on your channel any time you've done one of the auctions, so I haven't seen how that works. But I'm thinking if anyone does want them, I'm not setting a price for them. I think it will be the first person in a comment anywhere that says, I want the one that's blah, blah, and this is how much I want to give you. For me, it will be for my frugal projects. So it will be going towards something we need to build, let's say, and we don't buy stuff to make. We use pallet wood and things like that, but we need nails and those kind of things. If I got a lot, it would go towards garden tools. And I want a chipper. I'm never going to get enough money to get a chipper. But if you watch my videos and you see how much I saw and cut by hand, then Dawn needs a chipper. There's no way I'm going to get enough for a chipper. I have also got my PayPal details in this. I always put them under my lives. So if anyone is able to give towards that, that would be great. That's my next big goal. Any little donations I get, I'm putting aside at the moment to get some fruit trees. We grow a lot of fruit trees. We have several fruit trees, but I want to get decent size ones that are already going to or about to produce, because I've grown orange trees from seeds, many fruit trees from seeds, but they're still not at that stage of fruiting. My auction game is lame. It's a process. Nice fruit tree, love that. Yes, so if I get little bits of donation from the paintings, it will probably go towards fruit trees or very similar things. If I got big money, my big money is going towards chipper fund, but I doubt that will become a thing. My light's just gone out. If you want to donate for something very specific and you can say what it's for, then do it via PayPal, and then obviously you can put in the PayPal message, I want you to spend this on this, or this is towards this. So I've always said that donations, if you want something very specific for it to go towards, then it's great if you actually say. If you don't mind, it's quite a good idea to say whatever you want or whatever you need. It takes 4 to 10 years for seed orange tree, pending the type. Yes, today, funny enough, not long before my live, Mike came running in and he said, one of the trees, orange trees that you seeded, you grew from a seed, has its first actual blossom on. And I was like, no. He's like, yes. So as I say, some trees we're getting fruit from. Pomegranates were already here, lemons were already here, mandarins. So there's quite a lot we get fruit from. But the ones I've grown from seed, so far we haven't got fruit on. I've got mini apple trees, and I call them mini apple trees because I'm not letting them get as tall as me. They're going to be very small. So it's an apple orchard, and that way you should get good apples. We don't want great big trees in the area they are. And what was it, last year or the year before, had one tiny apple. They're blossoming the last couple of years, and we have one tiny apple. It was no good to have. So we had that. But as I say, anything I grew from seed, fruit tree wise, hasn't yet borne fruit. So if we do it by any fruit trees, they're going to be fruit trees that we don't have and the size where they will produce, because that's our food. I'm growing as much as I can for us to eat, because I don't have an income at all in any shape or form. I don't get benefits or anything like that. And Mike just gets a very small pension. It's part of a pension, because years ago, before I knew him, you can take amounts, like partial amounts. So he's only got enough, really. It wouldn't really be enough to live on if we had electric and all those sort of bills. If we had bills, no, it wouldn't even be enough to live on. But for us, as long as we're frugal with petrol and what we do actually buy and that, we're okay now, because I grow so much food for us. I just buy basics. We buy chicken a week, and then we buy like rice, pasta, flour, that kind of thing, like products. It's enough for us. We're okay. But as I say, if we had bills to pay, obviously we've got bills like petrol and diesel for the generator. But if we didn't live off grid and if we had electricity and things like that, it wouldn't be enough to live on. So how that could be a pension, goodness only knows. So, but we'll be fine. We're fine. You've seen those. They fruit trees from the seed. The first fruit should be cut back. Yes. It's like anything. When you get your very first vegetable grows off of a plant, you shouldn't eat that. I know it's dead tempting because, the first thing I've grown, but that is always going to be your best vegetable from that seed or that product. It grew first. It's the most sustainable one. So that is the one you want to take seeds from. Or if it's something like a carrot, let it go to seed. I know it's devastating when you've first grown something that you really want to eat it, but that first one, whether it's a pepper or whatever, I mean, things like pepper, you can cut round the seeds so you can eat it and that. But anything else, that is your best one. Hey, Togel City. Roses too. Definitely. Yeah, so someone was asking me about asparagus. When you get your first crop of asparagus, never eat it. You've got to let all that asparagus go to seed, and then that will be better crops the next year. And it's like anything I grow, at least half of what I grow, I don't eat. I let it go to seed. Or obviously, as I say, if it's something like tomato, cut round the seeds, eat the tomato and regrow the seeds. But things like cauliflower or something like that, I always let it go to seed. And I always collect more seeds. This is how I can do seed giveaway. I've got so many seeds that I've grown. I've grown more seeds than I need, because you'll get a year sometime when nothing comes up or certain things won't come up. So you've got to assume the seeds you collect aren't going to be enough. So you want to always have a backup of extra seeds for another year or another sow. And also, if you've got enough space, don't grow all your carrots together or all your peppers together. Spread them out, because again, if you get animals or bugs or something goes wrong with that crop, you've got some more over there. So that's my little advice. You'll have a wild food forest. We've got a food forest. We even collect the pollen from the pine trees, and we use that in replace of flour, but we don't have enough to keep it every year, because it's not all pine trees, it's only certain types of pine trees. I've got a video on it, Shirley, and you go and it's only a certain week or couple weeks, and you shake the pine tree and you get all orange dust, and that is what you collect. And I've done a video how you actually collect the dust and you don't get vacuum cleaner. Oh, your mum's sick. Oh, you were sick. Oh, goodness. Well, take care. Do take care. It's awful if both of you and your family get an illness, because it's all very well if you've got someone to look after you, but if you're both sick, it's like, I had it first, so I'm more sick. No, that means you're getting over it, so you have to look after me. Yeah, I hope you feel better. Oh my goodness. Wish your mum all the best for me. Oh, that's the thing, you're together all the time, so if one of you gets something, the other one's bound to get it too. Stay warm. Feeling a little better, but I have to be careful with myself. Right, causes you extra situations. Do take care then. Keep warm, keep as warm as you can. Plenty of hot soup. A slight cold. Oh, bless you. Bet you can't guess what I'm drinking today. So I'm going to show my pictures. And as I say, if anyone wants them, just donate whatever you think. It's best, I'm leaning over because I don't hear, it's best if you donate via PayPal. I'm grateful for anything I get, but if you do it through YouTube or other things, they keep a larger amount of it. Plus, I have great trouble getting it out of YouTube because they don't pay it out until I've got a huge amount. So they sit on it. So it's best if you're able to hit PayPal, which is linked below, and donate through there. I get it immediately and I have no trouble getting that. So I'll just show you all the pictures. And as I say, if anyone wants any of them, just a donation. You'll have to kind of explain what the picture is that you're interested in, and it will be the first one to offer a donation. So that's all I can suggest. So there's that one. Some aren't quite finished. If you want one finished that isn't quite finished, I will finish it for you. Okay, see you, Shirley. So we've got that one. They were all experiments. And a lot of these were done for my therapy, that I did them as therapy to try and control my hands. And if you know, I don't know where things are. So if something's here, I see it as being over here. So it was also to practice sort of working my brain to get used to things are a different place to where I think they are, because it hasn't put my brain to rights, but I've kind of learned that where someone points over there, I can't see what they're looking at. It's my brain doesn't compute like what you're pointing at. You have to explain where you're pointing because my brain can't comprehend that. So we've got this one. Maybe I should have numbered them. So there's that one. And there's this. This was just practicing making like a logo. As I say, you'll have to pay whatever it costs to send them to you and a donation for them. And they will not be able to be rolled. There's that one. That's quite pretty. That one's quite nice. And I will keep you up to date with which ones have gone. And I will do a big video of anyone that buys them. Anyone who buys any, I will do a really big video shout out for you, like an actual video. And if you've got a channel, I will do a big promotion on your channel for you and link your channel. Quite like that one. This one's quite nice. Now this I've done on cardboard and I made a little stand on it so you can stand it up like a little picture. There's that one. That one's quite nice. It's probably one of my better ones. I've never quite discovered what my some people can draw people, some animals, some landscapes. I've never quite felt 100% what my thing is. I like that one. There's that one. I should have had some background music, like an art gallery music. There's that one. That one's quite nice. And this one. As I say, it's a great way to get rid of things you want to keep, is take photos of things. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Tara. And if anyone wants several, that'll obviously be more cost effective. Shirley said she's sold quite a lot, and now people are actually asking her to paint things. They ask her specifically to paint things. She's like me. She just paints for fun. So you've got nice landscape there. Thanks, Tara. There's that one. Yeah, so now the people that have bought things from her channel have now asked her to paint things as well. There's that one, if anyone wants that one. As I say, if you're interested in buying any of them or several, You have to give me a bit of a clue. If I actually keep these in an order, maybe you could count what number one it was. Let's put them in a pile. But these have got to go. And as I say, I don't want to really just throw them in the bin. And whatever you want to donate for them, as I've said before, you'll have to pay postage to send them to you. And I can't roll them. This one's quite nice. I have to go back a bit for this one. I cannot roll them. Oh, Tara, tell Denise to watch not the video I posted today, but the one before that on this channel. I've done a shout out for her in the middle of the video because it's about trees. So if you speak to her before I do, say to her, you've got to watch it. It's something about a sunrise walk at sunrise at dawn, walk at sunrise, dawn. And in the middle of it, I show her a tree and say, this tree is for you. So let her know. Hi, old car junkie. Are you feeling better? Because you've not been well. I keep leaning over because I've got paintings here. I'm selling my paintings off. So if you want any of them, old car junkie, just tell me in a comment somewhere at some point which ones you want. And I'm just asking for a donation, but you have to pay postage because I'm getting rid of them all. So you have to pay the postage. What I'd do, because they're all different sizes, if someone wants, say, several, you'd say what ones you want and give me your address. Then I'll go and get them weighed, and then they'll tell me how much that postage is. That's the only way I can think to do it, because I won't have a clue. Most of them are on proper art paper, so it's like card, most of them, like the fake canvas. And there's this one. So I'm just trying to get some funding. It takes right now and tell her, oh, bless you, thank you. I don't have people's contacts. Yeah, it's a big tree. And there's that one. So this is funding, possibly towards fruit trees. You've got a sunset there. You can see why I need to get rid of them. There's like quite a lot. There's this one. That one's quite nice. Sort of rooftops. That one, I quite like that one. As you can see, I've tried different sorts of paints. I've done oil paints, acrylic paints, watercolours. Oh, this one. I just was trying with this one to not use colours. Trying to paint without colours. Oh, thanks, Tara. Get another pile. As I say, I was slowly showing some of these, and I've got so mixed up which ones I've shown and which ones I haven't. I'm like, they've just been sitting in my room for ages. I want my room clear before Christmas. And also, it might give me, if I get any money from this, a little treat for Christmas, because all my Christmas money for buying us little treats went to our vet bill, which you can see about. So quite like that one, but that's paper, so I mean that costs nothing to post unless you have several. I like this one actually. Quite like that one. That one's pretty. That's probably one of my better ones. She saw the message. Thanks, Tara. Tara's my secretary today. Oh, this one's nice. Now all this is nice colour card. And then I cut this picture out of a colouring book, like a children's colouring book. And then I just use glitter glue. So that's quite easy. Anywhere it says they can't draw or paint, you can make art. Art isn't just about drawing and painting, it's being creative. So that one's nice if you're into your holograms. And that, even though it's cardboard, it's very flimsy. Oh, here's another one done with the same idea. So we've got a ship there. So in case anyone's just joining us, I'm selling all my paintings off. If you want to give a donation for them, but you will have to pay postage, or else it's not going to be cost effective to sell them. And I'm going to use the money for maybe a few treats for Christmas, because my Christmas money paid the vet bills, and towards some fruit trees. That's what I'd like to use. So you'd have to say what ones you want. That one I like. Waiting for her to respond. Tell her response is going to be live. I like that one. That's pretty cool. Chinese dragon, Chinese New Year. As I say, they're so varied. They really are. Oh, this I experimented with. I just drew around my hand and drew lines across, all freehand. And then when you get to your outline, you can see how I've done it. You curve over. So that's a good effect. That's something you could all try if you like messing around with art but can't draw. There's that. There's quite a few here. There's some turtles and a hammerhead shark. It's a car. Front tyre looks a bit flat, Dawn. There's that one. If you're on here, don't forget you can type in a bit about your channel, and people watch it back later will see something about your channel, what your channel's about, what you do, what sort of videos. We've got this one, sort of a dance type one. Is that? I've got one on the floor. There will be a video one day alive when I don't leave the chair. For any of you Marmite fans out there, that's just on a little scrap of paper, but you can always cut a little cardboard frame out or something. And this one's quite nice. Quite like that one. There's that. Tiger. There's that one. I'll get some more out now. I had some in like a plastic file, and then some in a crate. These ones were in the crate. So we've got beach scene. We've got, it's another sort of seaside theme. Oh, this is another glitter one. If you like the glitter ones, maybe you want the whole set of glitter ones. There's that one. That's quite pretty. Quite like that one. Oh, this one I like. I drew that first and then kind of watercoloured over the top. As I say, I play around with all sorts of things and just try and get my niche, but I never quite find my niche. It's a kingfisher and a swan. If any of you want sizes of them, then I can tell you the sizes. There's a peacock. I know someone would like that. If Peter Dale, I know, likes his peacocks. This is where most of them were kept. And this. Well, you can see there's more. So let me put that down and pull out some more. Whoops. Get them out. Okay, some more. This one I quite like. It's kind of Reminds me of the moors, like wild area, and there's a little church up here, which you can't see what that is. A little church on the top. That one's quite nice. Quite like that. There's this one. Oh, this is Denise's picture. That's Denise's picture. The man shouting, "Leave my trees alone." So that one. This one's not finished. If you want it, well, I can finish it for you. As I say, I think not finished. As you can see, that's a drawing, and I'm just painting that. I shared the video too. I think I've got the right one. The thumbnail had a tree in it. That's it, Tara. Excellent. Oh, thanks for that. You're so kind. This one. That's a nice homesteady sort of one. Yeah, it's quite nice. This one's not finished, but as I say, if you're interested, I think that's a lighthouse going on there. Is that? Oh, I think we're in the unfinished pile. I'll find some more finished ones in a minute. So you've got like a garden there. I think you can see that okay. Yes, this is all unfinished. Shall I do some finished ones first? I've just found a pile that says unfinished. Let's try these. So we've got just a bit of a rainbow going on there. We've got a church and a river. That's quite nice. Got a tree and a spider web. By the way, if anyone shares this video, that would be appreciated as well. To say paintings for sale, that would be great, more than just sharing a live. Because the point of this is to try and see if anyone wants these paintings. Oh, look, there's two swans on the bottom. Go back a little bit more. There's that one. This one. I know artists are supposed to title their work. It's very welcome. There's that. This one's quite nice. Quite like that one. Sort of going through. There's a cottage and you can see beyond. I was trying to learn a bit of perspective. That one. Oh, this one's nice, apart from one little flaw in it. But that one's quite nice. It's a sort of an English pub, country pub. It's quite nice. That one took a long time to do. This one, I like this one as well. This one's pretty. It's quite nice. Little bridge. Meant to put "you're very welcome." That's fine. This one's nice. I like sunsets and blue hues and things like that. So there's that one. We have this one. I think what I might do is do picture of the week as well. Maybe on my community post or something. That one, I like that one. That one's nice. Reminds me of here quite a bit, actually. The grassy knoll. And this one. As you see, I like colours and sunsets and things. Oh, this one's nice. That's really nice. I like that. It's a good one. We have bridge. Oh, a windmill. Have a windmill. That one. Oh, it's falling off my lap. Oh, I like this one. It's a bit different. Quite like the colours of that, actually. Colours are nice. You know, guys, these are all over my floor now. So could you please buy them? These are paper, so these I could roll and post if needs be. I don't know if that's going to be cheaper or not. Probably not. Probably cheaper to send flat. We've got an angel fish there. Oh, this one's good. These are drawings and painted. So I drew them, the things I drew, and then I painted them. That's quite sweet. So it's obviously going through a drawing phase here. Yeah, I draw and then I paint. In some ways, I think they're my better ones sometimes, apart from my scenes. Yeah, look, draw and paint. There is a bit of finger marks on here, guys, just to let you know. So it's not clean. I'll just try and show you nearer. So I've obviously smudged somewhere, just so you're aware, in case you're buying it for a gift for Christmas for someone or something like that. We've got those. By the way, if you are thinking of buying them for Christmas for someone, they probably wouldn't arrive. So if you are doing that, I could email you a photo of the picture and then you could put that in an envelope and say it's on its way or something like that. That might be a thought. So I'm happy to do that for you. My email's below. So if you've got any questions about any of these or anything, you can either email me or just send me a comment. I don't mind answering personal stuff in the comment section. That's quite nice. That's quite a good one. I wonder if you're agreeing with me on the good ones or not. I'm not saying the others are bad ones, but for me personally, this was just practicing watercolour. Watercolour's pretty hard, I think, but some people find it easy. I find it quite a strange format. Oh, you'll like this one, I think. Look at the colours there. Beautiful. I definitely like colour. You can see why I need to get rid of them. It's quite a lot. This one. Ooh, that's slipping off my lap again. So it's a desert island. This was my phase of practicing how to paint rocks properly. I got taught how to do rocks. The only thing I ever got taught. So let's hope the rocks look good. Yeah, look, rock phase. That one's quite nice, actually. I think because of the rocks, it gives it something, I think. Gives it a bit of something. I must finish my coffee because it was a bit cold when I had the last bit. Yes, a little bit cold there, but it's gone now. The bridge, again, some more rocks. Yeah, I think the rocks do look quite good. I've forgotten how you do that. So don't ask me, how do you paint rocks? I'm like, I can't remember. I did them, but I can't remember. Is there more in there? Wait. It's so big, this file. I've got to open it up on the floor. All right. Oh, this I'll give away or sell, whatever. Donate. There's a peacock. Ooh. I always think of Peter Dell now when I see peacocks. There's a peacock. Ooh. I think I'm going to keep these ones. I won't show them or you'll get confused. And then we've got a few unfinished ones. But as I say, if you want them, I will finish them. We've got flowers. Oh, I'll get that one up. We've got that one. Oh, this could be nice. You might just want to keep these as drawings, but this is obviously my practicing drawing phase and I never got around to painting them. They might not even be quite finished drawn. I don't know if you can see these very well. I think I'll keep these just as drawings, these ones. So you've got a chateau there going through the gates. Oh, falling off my lap again. Going through the gates of a chateau. That's a drawing. Hey, who knows if that's a real chateau? If it's your chateau, let me know. We've got, if I move that file out the way, I can put my feet back under the desk properly. That's it. And then I can move forwards and they're up off my lap. This is, oh, there's two together there. It's doing the drawing pad. Can you see that one? I hope you can see. Sort of a town, towny type scene. As I say, if you want any of these, just drop me a comment somewhere or email me and I'll accept any donation, but you've got to pay the postage. So, and the donation is best paid via PayPal. So we have a bridge. I think it's coming out all right on your screen. Bridge, as I say, these drawings I won't paint unless you wanted them painted, then I'll paint them. This is a bit big. I don't know if I can show it all in one go because I hold it here, but I don't know if you can see it well. So I'll bring it up close in a minute. It's kind of a courtyard. I can't see now what you can see. So you've got table and chair there. Got a little pond thing there. And then you've got a building and an arch there. You can see how I draw, how I sort of sketch. And then you've got another little building over here. I don't know if that makes sense, and sort of flagstones. So now if I pull it out, you'll maybe get more of an idea of it. And that is a flimsy bit of paper. It's obviously some old bit of paper I had. And then, as I say, some if you want them finished off or not. So again, another drawing I've done and then painted it. Tara says, my mum got me a guitar. Oh, wow. I'm not good at playing it that much yet. I'm a beginner. I know whose videos you're going on. You should do, with your two friends that play guitar, you should do kind of a live and then all sit and practice something together would be cool. Don't know what it is. Not quite sure what this was going to be. Okay. That looks very strange. This looks like they look like people, partial people. Oh, I think I know what this was. When we had an earthquake, there's all cracks in my wall in my room, and I thought they looked like people, so I drew the cracks. Interesting, Dawn. Okay. You can see I haven't had this out for years, all of them. So you've got hot air balloons. That's not very good, that one. It's a bit sort of smudgy and whatever. Now this is, we didn't always live in this house in Cyprus. We lived in another house. And this was from the front garden. This was sort of our side fence, if you like, and what I could see next door. Want to learn the song Hallelujah. I can't even say that word. I know what it is. Hallelujah. Oh my goodness, that was hard for me to say. Then we've got this one. Looks like an entrance into a church or something. Oh yes, because you've got gravestone, look here. So church entrance there. This looks like a lighthouse. There. Anyone just joining me? I'm selling all my paintings off for donations. You will have to pay post and packing or shipping, whatever it is. And you can say which ones you want. So that one looks like a villa. It's a villa. This one. Oh, I was experimenting with this. This is kind of like waterfall going down, kind of like what do you call it? Oh, what's the sort of Amazon jungle type, foresty, that kind of thing. I was just experimenting with that. Here's some more drawn ones. I don't remember these. So these are drawings. So we've got a sea scene. You've got the rocks. I don't know if I'll do it nearer in a minute, but you've got the rocks of the shoreline, and then in the distance the ships. So there's the ships out to sea. And we've got the rocks down here. You can sort of see how I draw. I sort of draw bits. Oh, this was just a plan. This is kind of matchstick men, but village life. So I'll keep it out first so you can see there's a lot going on, and then I'll sort of pan in a bit. So let's start down here. We've got cafe, someone walking a dog, and people sitting at a table up behind here. A cafe. And then you've got a man reading a newspaper, someone on a bicycle, some ducks and a boat in the water, a little boy playing with boat, pushing it out with a stick, a play park, and some trees, and the house here, a little park with some seats, a little stool, a couple of stools, got all bunting up, must be some sort of bazaar, some people play. Oh, it's a fair, because here we've got where are we here? We've got they're playing a game, Coconut Shy. Yeah, it's a church fete. That's quite cool. A lamp. Oh yeah, there's more shops, stalls there. Little forest. I think there's animals up on the hillside. Oh, a tractor up here. So yeah, a lot going on that one. That's quite a fun one actually. Not got many more. Vase of flowers. Oops. Vase of flowers. Big vase of flowers. Your mum said hi. Oh, say hi to Tammy for me. That's that. Again, another building of sorts. A balcony on the side. This is Stonehenge. If you know Stonehenge in England, it's a stone, I say monument. It's all sorts of stories as to how and why it exists. People have different beliefs about why it's there. Ah, little squirrel nutkin. Little squirrel on a tree stump. It's fun. I think this is plain paper. No, this is a drawing pad, and these are obviously just ideas. So it looks like a forest there. I don't know if you can see these again. This is some sort of waterfall. So it's just a first sort of ideas sketch. That one just looks like bushes and trees. Oh, here's a man with a scythe clearing his land. What else we got? Looks like it might have been a bridge going to happen. Another house. You see it's sort of first sketches. So there's those. What else we got? Again, this is sort of just starting. It's like some big rock formation on a beach and a partial sunset. I'll say if you want these ones, if you want to buy these, I will finish any. I'm not going to finish them unless someone wants them. That one could be quite nice if it's finished. You're still here. I'll get ready for your live. Oh, how long till you're on, Tara? How long from now are you going to be live? And then I'll send everyone over. Look, there's cows or sheep there. That one could be quite nice if it was finished, I think. Again, same with this one. And see how I start to paint them. I draw them first and then kind of paint them. So yeah, finish these probably. People want them. We've got, this one's nice. Little front door with glitter roses round. Plants, I've stuck these on. These are things I've stuck on, and glitter. That one's quite a nice one. Not many more left. It's fallen off my lap. Oh, it's a bit of plastic. This, can you see? I don't know. It's a dancer leaping. So again, I've just got the outline of the dancer leaping. Another unfinished one. It's plants, a garden and a gate and a wall. If you want that finished. This is actually from my second house where I did stained glass, and I did the design of my stained glass window. I did. Let's go over there. And then we just got a few odd drawings to finish. Very hard to see what that was going to be, but I've done sky. I have to figure that out, pathway going to something. That's so not even started. The desert scene. So we have cactus or cacti and some rock formation behind. We've got a house and another building I think will be appearing soon there. Same again, another house with a porch and a gate and a wall. You see how I start drawing? I just have kind of the rough elements. This one's a real rough start. There's a cow, I think, drinking at the water, at a river, and that's all I begin with. I just think one thing, 12 p.m, don't give me a time because it's 6:30 at night here. Do you know how long from now, from this minute, is it 1 hour, 2 hours? Give me a clue. Don't give me a time. Give me a from now. And this looks like some sort of cliffs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I was going to say there's a place in England called the Seven Sisters, which are like this, and there's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's not that, unless the next one's here. Or the White Cliffs of Dover. Could be the White Cliffs of Dover. So that's basically it. Again, look, this is how I just start. I really don't know if you can see the pencil well, but it's just kind of landscape. And then I just use different colours, say greens or whatever I'm going to do. Well, I think that's it. I think that's it. I tell you what, some of these unfinished ones, if someone out there would love to paint, but they don't know how to draw or what to paint, I mean, just say, can I have loads of unfinished ones? And whether you want just the drawings to paint those or like an adult colouring book or whatever you like. But as you can see, there are tons there. I don't want to keep them. I don't want to just chuck them in the bin. I'll take pictures of ones that I particularly like. I did do once before a card company like that makes greeting cards was interested in my pictures. So quite a few I had to send them and they said they'd return them. I photocopied some and they only want photocopies and they make them into greeting cards and then they return, because you've paid the cost of doing this, they return them. So I have got my better ones. Excuse me, I've got to check there's no other ones I really, really want that I've done since or whatever. Oh, my butterfly one's there, is it? No, I do like that butterfly one. But I think they look quite good as the greeting cards as well. So I do have some, and I think that's all I need is a little folder to keep my favourite ones in. Yeah, I think they look quite nice done like this. They look quite nice like that, don't they? That looks like an artist, I think, has done that one. So just photocopying them makes a huge difference, I think. The bigger ones didn't fit in their entirety. Maybe in a few minutes. Right, well, I'll come off in a few minutes and then I'll pop onto your one for a few minutes, because normally when I finish my live, I'm done. It's my evening. But in a minute, I'll pop over. The one I just had. Cool. If only I had your address, Tara, I could send you stuff, but no one's been able to send it to me for some reason, because I've still got that makeup. I know you want it. Someone's just got to get me your address and then I can send you the makeup. So, yeah. If anyone can share this, if you watch it later and you can share it, or you know someone that would be interested in some of these, I would really love to pass them on to someone who appreciate them, rather than them sitting in that file forever and doing nothing. I don't have wall space. I've talked about this before, where most of our walls aren't walls. They have windows or doors, or we don't actually have wall space. I will probably put maybe a couple of these up, and I could change them because it's all the same size. Maybe every couple of months I could take another one out and put one in. But this is all I want. This is all I want. If it comes to it, they will get put in the bin because it's too much stuff here. As I say, my lives, I go through files and folders. My friend did, okay, that's cool, Tara. Yeah, I've going through files and folders, and I'm only keeping my absolute treasures, or as I say, things I do want to keep, but I don't want to keep. I photograph them like these now. This is so much more manageable, and I can have a little booklet, a little file, and keep them in there like a book. You could get out and look at the book. So I'm doing that. So I'll give it, I don't know, a couple months, and then maybe they'll have to go in the bin. I can't deal with them anymore. Can't deal with them all as much as I like them. So if you know anyone that would be interested, as I say, I'd be very grateful for the donations anyway. And that is my live for today. If paintings weren't your thing, so sorry about that. And I'll update you on Monday with new happenings, new occurrences, and so on and so forth. And I'm going to leave it there for now, because we need to all go and head over to Tom Girl City Squad and give her some love. So until next time, guys, Muraki.